Anyway, any other questions? Way back.
Do you ever feel the show rushes through storylines?
Duh.
You'd rather more time
The question is, do we feel the show rushes through storylines? I mean, as actors, you always want to like explore every niche and cranny you can. Sometimes I feel so, but sometimes I feel that it gets just right.
No, honestly, I do feel like sometimes I've kind of commented that it's surprised me sometimes what they choose to focus on and what they choose to kind of speed through. But I think they usually they do have their reasons for it, and it's it's tough to as an actor you have to know where you stand in the storyline. The storyline doesn't necessarily always have to do with your characters. Right. Sometimes you are a facilitator for something else. So yes and no.
Sometimes they drag them on too long.
Sometimes maybe someone would think they drag them on too long. Yes.
This one's for you. What's been your favorite scene recently working with another actor besides him?
Yeah.
What scene are you referring to?
When
have I not been
recently? You've started to work with some of your other actors more often.
Well, recently it has just
got the twins.
Oh,
yeah.
We had some really fun scenes. I can't tell you.
You can't tell.
I didn't. She asked a question. Yeah, I can't. I wish I could like give you guys a hint, but I
Can't really?
Yes. There's fun stuff coming up though that I enjoy.
When are you going to audition for another musical?
I all enjoy it all, but sorry. Yes.
What?
When are you going to audition for another musical?
That's a great question.
Never. I didn't audition for that musical. I had done it 2-3 years ago. I was given it in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
And
but
you were good.
Told me you didn't dance or sing, and that was all dancing
Nope.
and singing.
I don't go out for musicals. My agents know it, and I know it.
Darn.
Yeah. I wouldn't get cast anyways.
Yes, you
Right.
did.
Great.
No, I actually wouldn't. You guys are all very nice, but in the real world, I would
I
not be.
want to ask you, does anybody else have another question? Yes.
What did you find that was your most challenging, what was the most rewarding and the most challenging scene you had as an actor that's like rewarding in the sense of this is why I'm an actor and challenging and that's like really stretched you?
Do you want me to answer?
Yeah.
I think the most challenging scenes are actually the ones that don't get any recognition because the most challenging scenes are the ones that you can't connect to. And they're not standout scenes or anything, but you can't really connect to it. So it's challenging in that way, that you have to find a way to connect to whatever's happening. The most rewarding, I think, are the ones that you just feel like you do some scenes and you're like, oh man, yes, this is why I do it, And the ones that come for me off the top of my head is the first breakup with Noah in the cottage, and then when I got kicked out of school, and then actually there's one coming up that I'm really proud of. That's like rewarding because like you just can go to a place that you didn't think you could go to, and like you're like feeling it. So for me, there's one coming up that I hope you all like. I can't tell you anything, but I think it's good.
We probably ended that scene going to each other. That was good.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Wow.
good. And it's nice, and it's just great when that happens.
It feels like getting a nice big massage when it happens. It just feels good afterwards. You're like, oh yeah, because it's rare. It's rare when that happens. That you really it's rare that you really feel like, oh man, like this is, because you work like 100, 200.
Most scenes aren't integral to any storyline, or most scenes that you do shoot in a story in a plot are, hey, I'm going here. Where are you going to be? Oh, cool. I'll talk to you later. Oh, he's doing this. It's where you say where you're going. You talk to the person where they're going. We usually talk about third party too.
And then you talk about what is happening to other people. But like when that stuff is happening to you, there'll be like one day that something is actually happening to you, and then you talk about it for the next 2 weeks. That's how soaps work. Or you talk about what is going to happen. So, but once you get those days that are action days, you like it just feels. And like if you feel like you hit it, it feels good. If you don't hit it, it feels really bad.